here in Shanghai, the biggest solar and energy storage exhibition of the world. Let's go and see inside. As you can see, the exhibition is very crowded, and what is predicted is that 500,000 people visit here in these 3 days. More than 3,000 of the companies, suppliers, manufacturers are here in this year.
Let's start with what was new on the floor. Two technologies that had very little presence last year showed up seriously this time. First, the Perovskite solar panels and equipment for manufacturing of them. We are not talking about lab samples. Suppliers were presenting production line equipment, which tells you the industry is preparing to scale this. Second, the production line of sodium-ion batteries. This was notably more visible than previous years. And it matters because sodium-ion offers a real alternative to LFP batteries, especially in markets where lithium supply chain costs are a concern. These two alone signal where R&D investment is flowing.
What is obvious from this exhibition is that the investment is going more and more to the battery storage systems.
Almost every major supplier is moving into energy storage, and I don't mean companies that were already in the storage space. I mean companies that build their entire business on other products like solar panels are now launching batteries and inverters. JS Solar, Trina, Tailsun is a clear example. Traditionally a panel manufacturer, now presenting residential battery and inverter solutions. And they are not alone. Other well-known names were introducing dedicated subsidiaries focused entirely on the residential storage segment. The message from the show is clear. Energy storage is no longer a side product. It's becoming the core of the business model.
Utility projects in the world are establishing with bigger and bigger scales. In this exhibition, almost all tier 1 suppliers are producing bigger scale inverters bigger with higher power from 460, which you can see behind me, up
to
to
550 kilowatt range, a meaningful jump from what was standard before. And it wasn't just inverters. On the panel side, while 730 watt modules are what's currently shipping in the market, several manufacturers were already displaying panels at 750, 60, even 780 watts. The efficiency race is far from over. But higher panel power means higher current, which drives up cabling costs significantly on large ground mount projects. One supplier was directly addressing this, presenting aluminum DC cables for utility scale use, with a purpose-built connector that transitions cleanly to the copper wiring at the panel side.
And you can see this site. We use aluminum in the middle side, and the cost reduction can reduce to 14 to 15 percentage comparing with all core solution. And this is also application in the USA and Australia market and Chile. PV module, and in the PV module side there is connector and a core cable, so we use an harness to control the transition. And we also provided a full solution for this, including the hanger and also the PV combinables.
The automation side of the industry was hard to miss. Cleaning robots designed for large-scale solar farms and automated panel installation machines both had a real presence at the show. This tells you something important. The industry isn't just trying to make better panels, it's trying to reduce the cost of deploying and maintaining them at scale. Labor is a significant part of project cost, and these solutions are a direct answer to that. Finally, the more forward-looking conversation happening at the show: hybrid systems and grid-forming storage. The integration of solar storage and grid interaction is getting more sophisticated, and the demand for it is growing, particularly in regions with unstable or developing grid infrastructure. Grid-forming battery storage, meaning systems that can actively stabilize a grid rather than just to respond, is still limited to a small number of companies operating at the megawatt scale. But those companies are investing seriously. And it's clear the broader market is moving in the direction. In high renewable grids of the future, this capability won't be optional. What I took away from SNEC this year is this: the industry is optimizing at every level. Better panels, more powerful inverters, cheaper cabling, automated installation, and storage integration into everything. The companies that are building full ecosystems today, not just selling the product, are the ones positioning themselves for the next decade. If you are in energy industry as an investor, a developer, or an EPC contractor, these aren't just interesting trends. They are signals of where the next opportunities are being built right now.